Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Noel A. Booker with Business Credit Builder. And today we're going to talk about business credit for truck drivers. All right. Yeah. Here we go. My name is Noel A. Booker Sr. I'm the CEO at Business Credit Builder.us. And you can see my contact information, 404-500-9687, and my email address. But there's 3 buttons at the bottom. The first button is how you get a free guide on how to build business credit. All right. You go to businesscreditbuilder.us/free guide. Also, there's another button for when you want a free business credit consultation to talk about the services that we provide and how we can help you. Okay. And also, if you think you qualify for funding now, then you go to businesscreditbuilder.us/get funding. All right. So we're going to talk to the truck drivers today, right? So this is good for you if you're like a independent truck driver, right? If you have a truck already and you want to upgrade your truck, if you want to offset your operating expenses with business credit, like fuel, tires, repairs, the fees, right? If you have outstanding invoices that you want to get paid for now, we can help you all out as well. And if you have a logistics company, we can help you build your business with business credit as well. Okay, business credit. Having business credit can help you get equipment financing, fleet credit cards, credit lines, business credit cards, working capital loans, and access to factoring, which is when you sell your invoices. That's what factoring is. They call that accounts receivable funding, right? So if you have invoices that you haven't gotten collected on yet, you can get funding on that. Position yourself for success. Stay ready so you won't have to get ready. All right. Business Credit Builder can help regardless of where you are when it comes to business credit. We can help. Our systematic process is the secret sauce to getting and building business credit. Right? So we know the market trends, right? All right. Fundable Foundation. First, you have to make sure your business is set up credible in the eyes of the lender. Regardless of how big your company is, you have to set up your business credible in the eyes of the lender. Okay? Starting with the foundation is the basic standards. Okay. Fundable Foundation. This includes a separate, consistent business contact information, including a business name, spelled the exact same way everywhere. Exactly. You need an EIN number. You must incorporate. You need to get a DUNS number. Okay. You have to have a business address, and there are 3 options to selecting your business address. Your business address must be a deliverable location. It cannot be a PO box or a UPS box or UPS address. So these are the 3 options: brick and mortar, virtual address, or the last resort is your home address. Okay. Now, the brick and mortar. Sometimes you can't afford a brick and mortar. That's understandable, right? But you definitely need that physical address, right? Where you can accept packages, okay? The second option is a virtual address. A lot of my clients get the virtual address because they don't want to share their business address with everyone that they're doing business with. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to do that, right? So they use a virtual address for as low as $50 a month. And I'm going to tell you more about that in a minute. The last resort is your home address. Now, the home address is your last resort because creditors and lenders do not perceive home-based businesses as being credible, okay? But they do this on a case-by-case basis, okay? Like, for instance, if you're a hairstylist, right? That's logical that you could do, hair from the house and be able to pay this bill. Because that's all they want to know is, are you going to be able to pay this bill? Now, on the other hand, they're trying to eliminate fraud, right? So let's say you're a trucking company and they're trying to see if this makes sense, right? So let's say you're a trucking company and you can't house all of those trucks at the house. So they're really trying to see if this makes sense, okay? And one thing to know is that on your Dun & Bradstreet credit report is a Google Maps picture of your business address. So they're looking right at your business address when they're trying to decide whether or not to give you a loan or even give you a small account, okay? And they just want to know that, does this make sense, okay? So for the virtual office address, I use DaVinci Virtual Office Solutions. They'll give you a virtual office address for as low as $50 a month. So what you would do is go to businesscreditbuilder.us/vendors, and you'll see the DaVinci logo. You'll see a telephone number, a person's name to ask for, and specific instructions, the verbiage on what product to order, okay? Because there's a whole bunch of companies out there, and you have to get the right product for this to work for you, right? So like there are hundreds of companies out there that do virtual office addresses, but a lot of them will give the same address to you that they just gave 200 or more businesses. And you don't want that. You need a unique address for your business, okay? And DaVinci, that's what they do. If you ask for the proper product, which is on that page /vendors, okay? Fundable Foundation. You got to separate your business bank account, right? So you need a business bank account. You need a professional website. You need a business email with the same URL as your website. So you can't use an email like a free email service. They want to see you communicate with them through your business email address, okay? Business phone number. It must be listed with National 411 directory. So this is the deal. You need a local telephone number that's listed with the National 411 directory. And this is not a step that you skip over and be like, yo, I could do this, right? This is not that step you skip over, okay? This is one of the first things they look for, is making sure that your local business phone number is listed with the National 411 directory, okay? I use Freedom Voice. You can find out information on Freedom Voice for this telephone number at /vendors also, right? So like about this telephone number, this is the required part, the local telephone number that's listed, right? And when you list it, it connects your telephone number to your business address, right? Okay. Now, having an 800 number is not as necessary, or a fax number, not as necessary, but this is what they do. They're gonna check this local telephone number and make sure that it's listed, right? When they check that off and don't give you a red flag because that checked off, because they will give you a red flag and deny you if that's not correct, okay? Then they're gonna see that you have an 800 number and a fax number. Now you're looking like you're more credible, okay? That's how they're thinking, okay? All right. What else? After building the foundation, we can help you find lenders and financing products that will work best for your needs as a trucking, as in being in the trucking business, being a trucker, having your own rig, etc. Why you need help? Trucking is a high-risk industry. Okay? When lenders look at a trucking company, they already know from statistics of repaying past loans, truckers don't do well. That's just how it is. They look at the trucking industry as a high-risk industry off the bat. Okay? Per the SIC, Standard Industry Classification, and NAS code, they say that trucking company is a high-risk business, okay? High-risk industries have some things in common. They can be high risk of injury on the job, or an industry may engage in a lot of cash transactions. Traditional banks and loans don't always work well for high-risk industries. Over 89% of business applications are denied by the big banks, subject to stricter underwriting guidelines. Alternative lenders may be the best, may be your best bet. We also have options through Business Credit Builder, okay? So this is what the deal is, right? See, most applications at the major bank are denied. So there are alternative lenders that are trying to help those businesses that are getting denied, right? These alternative lenders have different programs, right? Based on different conditions, and they're trying to help, right? And for you, the truck driver, we have situations that can help you when the bank says no, okay? Get the credit lines you need. You can get fleet cards for tires, maintenance, job tools, retail accounts, office supplies, and more, okay? That's the stuff that helps you offset your expenses, right? Now, make sure you download your free guide on how to build business credit by going to businesscreditbuilder.us/free guide, okay? This is how you can get real and tangible finances for your business, regardless of your personal credit, collateral, or cash flow. Okay, now that I mentioned the 3 C's, let me talk to you more about the 3 C's, right? The 3 C's of funding are cash flow, credit, collateral, okay? Now, if you have all 3 of these 3 C's, then you could possibly qualify for an SBA loan. If you got 2 of them, you could possibly qualify for a term loan. If you have 1 of them, depending on which one you do have, there's money available. If you don't have any of these, then that's when you start with business credit, okay? And as you build up your business credit, you get access to more and more money, and you strategize. See, don't end right there. You have to strategize from your particular situation to get what you need to operate, okay? So if you got cash flow, there are merchant cash advances available. We have gig worker and 1099 funding for people that, you know, are 1099 workers. There's cash flow financing, okay? If you have good credit, if you got good personal credit, then we have what we call the hybrid credit line, okay? And they do look at business credit. Whenever you say you're a business, they do look at your business credit, and they do not have to ask you permission, and they don't have to tell you why when they deny you, okay? Collateral. So if you have like equity in your home, then you can get a business loan. If you got stocks, bonds, 401ks, if you got commercial vehicles, you can use that as collateral to purchase things that you need, right? Like, so if you need another truck, you know what I mean? A truck, You need some equipment, some supplies. You want to add on extra trucks, okay? And form your own fleet of trucks, okay? Get the financing you need, credit lines, secured loans, SBA, okay? Equipment financing. Use a loan or lease to purchase or borrow hard assets for your business, okay? You can buy trucks, box trucks, sprinter vans, flatbeds, vans, buses, okay, with equipment financing. So the bank doesn't do this. The bigger banks don't do this, okay? So there are alternative lenders out there that all they do is finance businesses for equipment. Equipment, okay? So here are some options for you. Equipment financing, there's 3 kinds. 1, you can just finance it. You must have at least 1 year in business. You may get approved even with challenge credit. Won't need financials to secure equipment financing, okay? The second option is equipment leasing. You can lease equipment. It's easy to upgrade equipment after the lease ends. 1 year in business, you need a FICO score of 720. That's not too bad, right? For equipment leasing. The third option is the equipment sale leaseback. This is for like you got your own truck already, right? And you need some money, all right? If you already own your equipment, use it as collateral for financing. You can sell equipment to a lender for cash. You sell equipment to a lender, get cash you need, leasing it back, and regain title when the lease ends, okay? And with this, you get also the Section 179 tax savings, okay? We know the lending cycles. Who tends to lend more and when? And what they are looking for when it comes to approvals. We know all the details already, okay? Keep you from wasting time blindly applying with lenders for loans you do not qualify for. Our business credit specialists have their finger on the pulse of the industry. At Business Credit Builder, we save you time and money. We help you determine which lenders and which loans that you can apply for right now, even if you're starting from scratch, okay? Here's a summary before we get out of here. Cash flow, right? If you got cash flow, you can access to money. Our hybrid credit line program is good for startup businesses if you have good personal credit. Check it out on my website, businesscreditbuilder.us. All right. Oh, just go to /get funding, right? Collateral-based funding. We have equipment financing. All right. And if you don't have any of the 3 C's, we can start you out with building your business credit from scratch, setting up your business correctly, and starting with vendors. And we build business credit in 4 tiers of vendors. Each tier will give you about 15 vendors and say, pick 3. Then you'll go set up these accounts, you'll buy something, and we'll guide you right along the way, which ones to start with. You get your account, you buy something on credit, you pay it, and then we're going to show you how to pull your business credit reports and then know when to go to the next tier of vendors. All right, that's how we help you. Close customer service and consulting you on everything that you need about building up your business credit. Business Credit Builder is powered by the Business Finance Suite, which is the most used business credit software in the world, okay? So start now. You can get your free business finance assessment to discover your optimal path to improve fundability, build business credit, and get business loans. Schedule your assessment by going to businesscreditbuilder.us/consult. Okay, make sure you get your free guide And if you think you qualify for funding now, go to Get Funding. All right. Once again, my name is Noel Booker, everybody. Thank you all for coming out. If you're on the YouTube, make sure you press the like, make a comment, say something to me. Say something, all right? Do all that social media stuff for me on that YouTube, all right? Check it. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good day. We're going to be out of here. And thank y'all for coming. Peace out. Hey, yours truly. I didn't know how much you got of that, but this is also going to be on YouTube. So check it out. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace.